Good morning, students, and welcome to your class. Today, we are going to start our new chapter, which is a poem named At the Zoo. It is written by Aileen Mathias. Before we will start this chapter, I would like to ask you a question that have you ever visited a zoo? If yes, then what makes it too enjoyable? So you all have to just recognize the time when you had visited the zoo and the things you did there. When the school will open, at that time I will ask all of you that what were your experience when you visited the zoo. Now the poem At the Zoo talks about the etiquette one should follow while visiting a zoo. The poem begins with a caution that be careful what you say or do when you visit the animals at the zoo. Here the poet wants to make us very careful that whenever we visit the zoo, we have to be very careful about the things we say or we do at the zoo. In the second stanza, poet says that don't make fun of the camel's hump. He is very proud of his noble bump. Here the poem tells the readers not to make fun of the camel's hump, as camels are very proud of their hump. In the third stanza, the poet tells that don't laugh too much at the chimpanzee. He thinks he is as wise as you or me. In this stanza, the poet wants us not to laugh much at the chimpanzee because chimpanzee feels that he is equally smart as humans are. In the fourth stanza, the poet tells that and the penguins strutting round the lake can understand remarks you make. Here the poem goes on to say that we don't have to make any comments which makes the penguins sad or makes the penguins feel bad, because the penguins can understand whatever comments we make. In the fifth stanza, treat them as well as they do you, and you will always be welcome at the zoo. At the end of the poem, there is a suggestive note saying that we should treat the animals at the zoo with respect. If we do so, we will always be welcomed at the zoo. So, the poems are often written to impart some good habits or moral values to the kids, and so as this poem At the Zoo is written to impart some of the etiquettes which we have to follow while visiting a zoo. I think that you all have enjoyed the poem At the Zoo and learned some of the etiquettes from this chapter, that how we have to behave when we visit the zoo. So thank you. Have a nice day.